Okay, we just missed a cute moment. I'm sorry.
Not we, you.
We were messing about, and then I didn't press record, so you'll never know. Sorry, that's kind of a Gossip Girl reference. Anyway. 3, 2, 1. Hi, hello, and welcome to the channel. Today I am doing a very different video and special challenge with my sister, who's taking very long to get in frame.
Don't do me like that.
Okay. Yeah, so she wanted to do a 24-hour readathon, and so I thought it'd be a great idea to also do it. Because there's some books that I've been meaning to get to for forever, and I just haven't gotten the chance.
Around to it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten. It's not that I didn't have time. It's just I didn't put the effort into reading it. So now I'm forcing myself to read these books. Yeah. I feel like there's something I have to say, but I've forgotten what it was.
I don't know.
We've literally been planning this for so long, and now that we're actually here, I've forgotten everything I had planned. Oh, okay, I remember now. So the rules, what were the rules?
10 hours, we've got to read all the books here. We can stop like reading to go to the toilet, to drink / get food. If we sleep, we sleep, but we've got to finish the 24 hours. So whatever time we click start on the timer, we have to do the full 24 hours. So yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into what we are planning to read and our kind of reading taste. Something I haven't said on here yet is that we're actually twins. Can you see the resemblance? I don't see it, but people say they can see the resemblance.
No, sometimes I see it and other times I don't.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into, but I can say it now. My reading taste is definitely like fantasy, heavier on fantasy. I do like a bit of different things like romance, but it's heavily fantasy. And what's your type of reading taste?
Romance.
Yeah, that's
Romance. YA, new adult, contemporary lit. As long as there's love in there, basically, then that's me.
Do you want to show your books first?
Okay.
Wait, show the far. So
You're
show
so
it one.
jarring.
No, show it one at a time,
Oh,
and then
that's so
show
long.
them. We'll show the ones that we're swapping.
So only show the four.
Yeah, and
That's
then
what you're
the
saying.
ones that we're swapping.
So show
One
the
at a
whole
time.
Oh, you're annoying.
One at a
Okay.
time. And hold it to the. You have to hold it to the camera.
Wait, bitch. Right, so we have Malibu Rising. Isn't she so pretty? We have the co-op. We have our lovely friend Sally Rooney with Conversation with Friends. And I was born for this.
Okay, so I have this book, Percy Jackson. Which one's this? The Lightning Thief, the first one. And then I just have the next two as well. I have the whole series. My mum bought them for me for Christmas. I did a YouTube short about this, but my mum bought them for my birthday, not Christmas. And I fell in love with this series because of the movies, which is really controversial. So then I had the great idea to read the books as the movies were coming out, thinking we were going to get all of the movies. So I only ever ended up reading, I think, the first two, and that was like years ago, like a very long time ago. And I just skipped this series. I went straight to Heroes of Olympus, and I love that series. I've never finished it. I was like reading it as the books were coming out, so I still have to read the last book. But I thought that it would be better if I just read the whole series from the beginning all the way to, not the end because there's other books, but to the end of Heroes of Olympus. So that's why I'm picking these three books. I'm also reading a book on Wattpad that is one of my friends. I'll put it on the screen. I'm in the middle of reading that book, which is why I decided just to add it on here. I don't care what you say, it's a real book, so that's why in the video. And then we came up with a very special, like, last book idea. Like, this is very last minute. We decided to swap books. So, what book did I give you?
So, I was given Fourth Wing. How controversial.
I didn't give her this book because I like it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I gave it a 3 stars on Goodreads. That should say how I feel about that. Okay? And then she gave me this book called Better Than the Movies. And yellow's my favourite colour. So I was like, I want to read that because it's yellow. That's basically what happened. So we're gonna film this video from my perspective and her perspective separately.
Woohoo.
And just record the 24-hour challenge. It's not a challenge as in like who can read the most, because we can read it. We read really quickly, right?
Yeah.
We can finish a book in like on average 4 hours, depending. This book actually took forever, only because I stopped reading halfway through. But realistically, I can finish most books in 4 hours, so it's not really a challenge who can read the most, but it kind of is a challenge of who can read the most. Because I just kind of want to see like who can read the most books, kind of thing.
Let's see.
If we end up finishing these books, then we will we can
We'll
just
get
pick.
bonus. We have more books in the TBR, so. But these are like our first picks. These are what we are going to try and get through.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. We bought snacks and then ate them yesterday, so...
Nah, not all of them.
Not all of them, but we ate most of them, so...
No, we didn't.
We ate a lot of them.
We ate a box of Ritz.
And ice cream.
Oh, British man.
And that was like... There's a bit left. There's not a lot
We still have
left.
snacks left, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get to reading now. I think you're gonna do the alarm, right?
Yeah.
For 24 hours. I think that's it. Anything to say?
See you on the flip side.
Okay.
Bear with. Okay.
Sorry. Are you ready?
Oh, don't gag me like that. I don't know if you can see that.
Let's bring it closer.
Or I could just record it for you. Right, I'll pause.
Oh, she already started. There was no countdown or anything. That was
Okay, I'll do it again.
No, it's too late. We've already started.
I'll reset it.
Okay, Nothing happened. It's all fine behind the scenes.
That is so embarrassing. Wow. Okay, look, she's saved. Reset.
Okay. We reset the clock. Wait, you should just come.
I've just tangled this one. Oops. No, look at my phone. I can just record it on my phone and you can pop it in. You go, boop.
Okay. She's gonna do that. And I'm going to...
Wait, what are you reading first?
The book I'm about.
Okay.
I think it's called An Oath of Ladies and something. I don't want to say gentleman because I don't know if it was gentleman, but I just know it as the book with the green dress. That's so bad of me. I will learn the name.
Damn, what am I gonna trust? The co-op.
Because the book is so good. Like, guys, it's not like on Wattpad because it's on Wattpad. It's not completely edited fully. There's some bits where she leaves like little notes for herself to like come back and like add something there. But I love those. They just make me laugh. And the story, you can still read, like the story's complete and you can still read it. She has plans to do, it says 15 books and I fully believe her. But currently I think she's posting book 3, but I'm on book 1, so I'm excited to really get into the series. So I'm gonna read that first.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Set the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and go! Okay, 24 hours has started. I'm scared now. The longest I've ever read for like consecutively is 16 hours. That was reading the Missing series. We love that series, but that's the only series I've like done this for, so
Let's fucking get reading.
okay. Should I read it on my tablet? So
If you need to,
yeah. I think I'll read it on my tablet so I can record here and then come back.
This is so embarrassing. No, like seriously, like that's not aesthetic at all.
I'm gonna keep that in. I'm gonna keep that in.
Anywho,
I was originally just gonna do it like a candid shot of you, but that's gonna stay in there. Yeah, so this is her Wattpad account. Go and follow her. Follow me too while you're at it, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is the book that I'm talking about, this one. As you can see, she's got book 2 and book 3. And look, this is what it says. This is why I said that. And honestly, 15 books in a series, I'm ready. I'm here for it. And I'm having a lot of fun so far. So this is the first book I'm going to be finishing. And you can see why I'm saying the book with the green dress, because it's Nara in all of them. So yeah. But then later on, at the very like end of the chapter, they're talking about blood magic, blood arts, yeah. So one of the characters says, "Do you mean you teach the blood arts here?" And then he laughs and says, "How about you think I look so young?" And that's how it ends. I thought that was just really funny, because everyone was like, how is he so young? And he's young because he uses blood magic.
And there we go.
I thought that was funny. Yeah. So, an Oath of Lords and Ladies right now, currently, as I'm reading it, is a 5-star. I don't like to rate books before I finish them because endings can change my opinion. Not often, but sometimes it can change my opinion. But right now, in terms of writing and enjoyability, it's a 5. I don't want to jinx it, but it's a 5, okay? And I'm not saying it's rare to find 5 stars on Wattpad. There's lots of good books, but there's also a lot of not great books on Wattpad. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes you pick up a book on Wattpad and you're like, this has a lot. The quality, right? You're reading, you're like, that tastes like fine dining, right?
Yeah.
And other times you pick up a Wattpad book and it's kind of like fast food that you're like, I know what I'm in here for, so I'm not expecting greatness kind of thing. This book is great, so don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. You know, you agree with me, okay? Don't cancel me, okay? Yeah, so I just read something that I can't show on YouTube. I know I can't show on YouTube, but I just read it and I was like, this is not okay. This is not okay. It's something to do with eating. They're eating something, and all I want to say, mm, something. I'm not saying what it says. We waste nothing here. I'm gonna let your imagination run free, but oh, I cannot believe I just read that.
Right, so our main character Lorraine, we just found out that she has a trust fund that she has to access. But she has to get married to access it. So clearly the big trope is marriage of convenience. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Her best friend is hilarious. Like, she's just come through the funny one-liners. I feel like Lorraine needs to amp up the main characterness because she's not giving enough. But so far, so good.
I was just minding my business reading. Uh, I was not prepared for the gay representation. Uh, I wasn't ready, but I'm glad it's here. But I'm just speechless. I'm surprised. Like in the bath, in the bath, it's too much. It's too much. Okay, we have to speak about this. He says, "Have you enjoyed your time, Commander?" He asked slowly. Yes, it came out as more of a question. Have you enjoyed it with men or women? Like, I'm sorry. And and then he says women question mark. Like, what? That doesn't sound certain to me. Okay. Something to note about Nora, who is the main character of this book. She is very tyrannical. Like, she kills so many people, and her mission and goal is basically to become queen of this like land that is like separated into different territories, I think they call it. But basically being a king or queen has been like outlawed. But then she declared herself queen after killing her dad, and so now she's on a mission to like take over the whole area kind of thing. Um Not area, it's like fully like different countries, and she's like gonna take them over. Um and so she's at one of these places, and I'm not gonna spoil what the things leading up to this, but she just got a weapon, okay? Who the weapon is living, but it still can be used as a weapon. And now she just learned this way to control it. And she is literally threatening the people that just helped her discover how to control this weapon. And she just, like, someone got murdered in front of them. And then she literally is like, what did she say? She says, publicly declare me queen, or you will get to watch as your entire family suffers the same fate. Like, she's not a good guy. She has good intentions, but she's not a good guy. And so I feel like some people might have difficulties rooting for a character like that. I think this is one of the first times in the book where I feel like this is out of order. That she is a bit of like a harsh character, especially for the people close to her and around her. But this time, it's like you are fully in your villain era. Like it feels like she is like Danny, but like at the end of the series, like Nora is that already at the beginning of the series. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I like a character who's different from like I strongly believe that protagonists don't have to be good people for them to be the protagonist of a story. I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to relate to the character or like a character for them to like the story. I don't agree with that. But this threatening to murder the people that just helped you discover how to use the power thing that you just got. Not cool. Not cool at all, okay? Oh, the thing is though, and the thing is she said that she was eventually gonna take over this place. But then she said not right now, but now she's saying, screw it, I'm gonna take over right now. Oh, I feel like there's gonna be loads more of these moments to come as well. I don't know if I'm ready. But that's my update. Bye. I think we're just gonna for an hour, I think.
Hang on.
Maybe not a full hour, but it's getting close to that. I think, what chapter am I on right now? I'm on chapter 70. I think I started at 68, 65, maybe. I don't know, it's flying by. This book's really good.
In 10 seconds, it'll be an hour.
Okay, in 10 seconds it'll be an hour. So,
And that hour's took
how many pages have you read so far?
42?
Right. We have this like thing where the first hour is always like
It's rough.
yeah, the first hour of reading a book,
So rough.
but not even the first hour, but the first 40 pages of a book for some reason is really hard for us.
It's a struggle.
It always takes us an hour to read 40 pages of a
Yeah.
book. Then right after that hour we start like
Fly by.
zooming through the
Start
book.
really reading.
But for the first hour we only ever get to 40. I think the most I've ever gotten to in the first hour is like 43. Is my cap. I always get to 43 in an hour. And then right after that I like start zooming through a book. But because
I am enjoying it,
yeah.
but damn.
Look, she's already can I show them?
Yeah.
She's already got
It tabs.
you can't really see you can see this one. There's some here too, but they're really light. Yeah, she's got tabs. I'm scared and terrified of Nora. I'm scared because I don't trust her not to do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I trust her to do bad things. Like, she's killed so many people. And a lot of them have deserved it. Like, I feel like most of the characters that she's killed deserve it. Up to this point.
Yeah.
But she's always threatening to kill somebody that I'm just like, she killed her dad, she killed her grandparents. They were bad people, but like, she killed her own family. She would kill anybody.
Kind of behavior.
And the only person that she did like love, like her father figure, he died in the beginning of the book. A bit of a spoiler, but whatever, guys. He passed away, and so she literally at this point in the book, she does not love anybody. So she will kill anybody, and that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying to read. It's terrifying to watch her behave. But I am rooting for her and Renard to get a. I don't think it's gonna happen in this book. There's like 30 chapters left. I don't see them two making a connection now. So this is definitely a slow burn series. But maybe not. I'm already beginning to see them like their behavior with one another change slightly. Nara's still a bit mean to him. But I see in small ways how they're changing, and I think the author did a great job at implementing the little changes in their dynamic. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Oh my god, why is it literally not something? No. Oh, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna put it. So something just happened. A character. Oh my god, no! Something bad just happened to a character I like. Oh my god! Okay, I don't think that they're gonna die, just because of the way it's set up. But if they do die, Oh, I'm gonna be mad. I kind of wanted to see them fight Nara, not gonna lie. Like that I was actually telling my sister, I was like, I wanna see this character fight Nara and see who wins. If she dies right now, I'm gonna be so gutted. Oh my god.
When that chaos will try to destroy what's floating there, and once you step on the ground, after is when you can attack it. So the very first chaos boss fight needs.
And politically, her death, this is just terrible. This is just terrible. This is not a good look. This is really bad.
So, update. I had like a 20-minute, 30-minute nap because I was getting so tired. I have this thing where when they get like really warm, I just get really sleepy. So, I've got a hot water bottle, and yeah, that put me to sleep. But we are on page 90, I want to say. Ooh. Page 98. Thoroughly enjoying it. And yeah, I've tabbed quite a few bits with like, I don't know if you saw that. I'll show you later. Yeah, I've tabbed quite a few bits that were like really cutesy. Between our MCs. I still find it weird to call her Lorraine. Like, it's a strange name for me. But Deacon, yeah, they're right, they're cute. This like, I hate you but I love you really. It's cute.
Yeah, so I've just finished. What have I finished? Oh yeah, so I've just finished part 3 of that book. I have about 20 chapters left, and I'm finished. At this point in the book, war seems inevitable, so we're about to get a battle scene. I'm scared to see what happens, if people are gonna die or not. I'm not ready for more characters to die. I feel like the entire book was like setting up all these characters, and one of the characters left to stay in one of the towns, and then we just had someone die. So I'm not prepared to I'm not prepared to lose more characters already, but um it's inevitable, right? That's war. Yes, I have 20 chapters left of that. But I have to charge my tablet. So I'm going to charge my tablet for a bit. Probably read it on my phone. But my brain's already starting to feel foggy. Like I haven't it's only been like less than 2 hours, but my brain's already I'm already feeling foggy from reading so much quickly. I haven't done this in a very long time. I think writing takes up so much time, but I think it was Stephen King who said that you can read and write, like you don't have to sacrifice one for the other. And I feel like I have been doing that, which is why I thought this challenge would be a good idea to start reading more. I do want to do more of these videos. I intend to do more, not a reading challenge, but just like reading vlogs. Um, but yeah. Sorry, my brain right now. Oh, my brain right now. Like, you know when your phone gets hot, my brain feels hot. Like, my forehead is actually hot right now. Anyway, that was the thing. Okay, sorry, quick update because I'm reading the book, right? And then one of the side characters comes into the tent because Nara like summoned her in there, and they're talking about how quiet she is. And what I assume is about to happen is that they're gonna get her to like sneak into the town, whatever, and have her assassinate the guy that's stopping them from like taking over this place. And if this plan, right, is crazy, this is exactly the type of behavior I was scared of. Because if she dies, like, I can't deal with this because I like this. Her name's Maud. I like her. And if she gets murdered, I don't think she will. Oh no, because of that fortune. Oh my god, if she dies right now, oh my god, oh my god. It's a good plan because Nara is thinking, like, she doesn't want bloodshed. But if Maud dies and they just have to fight any. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't read a book like this in so long, but I'm just like terrified to continue. I'm actually terrified to go on. I'm excited, but like. What's happening? Sorry, what do you say?
Big spooky ghost who would destroy all humans alien looking.
No, so
Man, those forehead wrinkles.
the main character Nika. He's talking about his dad and how like his dad had colon cancer. So I read that, got all that. His dad died of that.
In the original pack,
But then
and now he's deciding to
on page, like probably like 3 pages later, Lorraine, she's talking about, oh yeah, so the affair, did he apologise? I don't even remember that that happened in the affair.
And what page are you on?
114.
I'm on page 93, chapter 93. I almost finished. There's like 7, 8 chapters left. Then we're finished. But my head right now is hurting. The book overall is like 142,000 words, like roughly, which is big in terms of books on Wattpad, but like not that big in general, I feel like. But it's for my first book to be like that big. That was a mistake. I should have started with one of the smaller ones because my head right now, like, oh, it's hurting. I still want to give it a 5-star. I don't know yet because nothing is telling me not to yet because there's 7, 8 chapters left. But Nara girl, she's a bit like, there's this whole thing about the royals and conquerors and like, is she good, like a good queen, or is she just like her predecessors, right? And I feel like Nara is a bit of a tyrant. Like, she's a tyrant for a good reason, but when people call her like a conqueror, it's like, girl, that's literally what you're doing. You're literally coming here and fighting these people and then taking control. Like, you're literally seizing their country. Like, you are conquering. So, yeah. I feel like there should be more characters calling her out on that because there's not many. But I'm still having fun, and no one died. Well, people died, like lots of people died, but the people I wanted to survive are living, injured but living, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, dinner's gonna be ready soon, but I was trying to finish before dinner, but I don't think we will. I think 4 hours have gone, right? Just about 4 hours. 4 hours have gone.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Okay, 3.5 hours in 1 minute. So I pretty much finished the first book in 4 hours, like I said. But yeah, my head's already hurting. So we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm getting overwhelmed. Sorry. My head's hurting. My head is hurting. I don't know why. I've never had this feeling with reading ever.
No, whenever I see like people do readathon, like especially 24-hour readathon, yeah. Whenever I see it, I always see them say, "Oh yeah, like we really struggled here," and I always thought like, "Oh no, like I love reading."
Right, it'd be so easy, but
no, not so easy. But I didn't think that I would struggle, bro. I've struggled.
I'm not gonna lie. Same. I've struggled. Like it's
Like,
actually hard.
Usually when I'm reading, I don't feel the need to fall asleep. Like I'm actually quite awake. Why am I so tired of nothing? Like, damn. But yeah, this has been it's been a fun experience so far. 3 hours in, 3.5 hours in. We've got a fair bit tab. Yeah. Yeah, damn, it's been an experience.
She's been listening to music this whole time, and I
I
haven't.
have, yeah, I've had music on.
Yeah, and I haven't.
And the playlist now, oh my god, the playlist is eating with this book. So this book actually comes with its own playlist at the start of the book. Let me show you.
Oh, really?
I think it's only just, oh no, okay, it's a page and a bit, but if she lifted that up, it would be on the same page. So, and then this. But I chose against listening to that just because I didn't feel like I was gonna listen to it as intended. Like, so I've got my own music on, and initially I was just listening to like my usual music. But then that wasn't working for me. But I still wanted to listen to music, so I ended up just putting on a playlist on accident, and it fits this so well. I think if I do read this again, I will listen to the playlist. I think I'll listen to the playlist anyway, just as I'm like doing things, not reading this book, and then see what I think of the vibe. And if I think that Tara's curated playlist is better, I'll give it a listen with reading the book again and like a secondary read. But for now, mine is vibing.
And what would you rate that book? What would you rate
So
it?
far,
Yeah, so far.
I can't lie, I'm eating it up. So it's looking at 4. I can't give it a 5 until I finish it, I think.
See, we're different that way. The way I do things is a book starts at a 5, and then you have to
So
keep
that's
that
the point
5.
of-
If I feel like things are too wrong, then it gets bumped down. 5 is perfect for me. 4 is this is a good book. At 3, this is a bad book, but I had fun. 2, this is a bad book, and 1 is reserved for those books that make me mad. And there's I think I've only rated like 1 series 1 stars. That's the only one.
1 is a special place in hell.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm listening to music now because I'm gonna have dinner. But when I come back, I'm gonna listen to music because I feel like it will help. Either it will help calm my brain down because it's hurting,
No, I think the music has helped me.
or it will make it worse.
It's just the type, like, and the music I had initially, like, I love the artist and I love their music, but just for like the state I was in terms of like getting into the reading, but it just wasn't the right vibe. But now I have this on, it's helping me breeze through it, I think.
Oh really? No, I should have done that. God. Again, why do I keep saying bye? Like it's not like we're going anywhere. Anyway.
See you later.
There's only 2 chapters left. And they're already happy. Everything's going fine. And there's 2 chapters left. Just keep talking. God.
No, why is the camera do that? It's so
Every time the camera comes on, she literally freaks out. Just speak. God.
Ew, no, don't say like that. I'm talking and I turn the camera, it's pointing at me, so of course I'm like, ew. Just listen to it.
Oh, you mean the song?
Yes.
Okay, I'll listen to the song.
Just set my headphones.
So I just finished An Oath of Lords and Ladies, I think it's called. Um, easy 5 star. Easy 5 star. The ending. The ending. I saw it coming. Not what happened, but obviously everything was peaceful. I had 2 chapters left. I saw disaster coming, but the ending. I'm excited. The next book is like massive. It's not twice the size, but it's like 200,000 words long. So I'm not ready to jump right into that, but I'm excited. Okay, that's all I have to say about that one. Yeah, the next book I'm probably gonna read now. I'm gonna read
Better than the movies.
Percy Jackson.
No.
No. The reason I'm gonna read Percy Jackson is because I'm already 200 pages in, and
Fair enough.
I just want to finish that, then read romance, because that first book was really dark, like dark, death, a lot of everything. So I want to read Percy Jackson, which is still adventurous, but a bit softer, let's say, and then go for Better Than the Movies as a palate cleanser, then finish the other two. That's the way I'm building. So, have you finished yours?
No, I've got like 50 pages there.
Okay, that's pretty good though. I don't know how long we've been reading for, but
This is taking us much longer than it usually would. But I've been tired, so
mine was a big book. That's literally it. Like, it's bigger than I'm usually used to. So, but yeah, I'm going into second book now. I'm not as tired, and my head doesn't hurt, but that's because we probably ate.
yeah, real food.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I'm looking for the footage, and why am I glitching? Why is my arm glitching? Like, I'm looking, I'm like, and like as it was recording, I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, it's glitching a bit. Like, I don't know why that is happening. I'm like, hopefully it doesn't show in the video. Then I go back in the video, I fully see my arm like glitch. It's annoying, but I am past caring, so let's just move on. So I'm reading The Lightning Thief, and I realized that something that I do, which is not an issue, but it's concerning, I would say, is that whenever there's like a live action of a book, I can only see the actors as the characters in the book. Like, I know Percy is like brunette, right? And he's like a kid, but because of the movies, when I first read this book, all I could see was like the teens that looked kind of like adults. Um, no shade to Logan, that we love him, but yeah, all I could see was like those versions of the characters. And now that the TV show is out and I know what they look like, I cannot unsee them looking like that. Like, I'm really trying to picture Percy with like dark hair, and I'm struggling. And like Annabeth, like, I just see Leah. Like, I'm sorry. It's something that I've just realized now, but like, I'm sure if I've read like Harry Potter, I don't want to, but if I ever read Harry Potter, I'd probably see the actors in those characters as well. Yeah. I'm on page 239. If we look, wrong way, sorry. If we look, I'm pretty much almost finished already. Okay, not almost finished, that's an exaggeration, but I'm like 75% in the way through. Still a 5 star, like, still as amazing as I remember it. Which is crazy. I actually remember so much of this book. Like, as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I remember this. But then other things, oh my god, I feel like I hope I'm not the only person that feels this, but when you read books as a kid, and then you grow up, and then you go back and read the same book, it's like I wasn't reading. It's like I never read these words on this page, because sometimes even though I remember like oh he did this and that and that, I'm really remembering the movie, which is why I'm familiar with a lot of what happens. But other things, I'm like, when did that happen? Like, I don't remember that at all. Like, and it's not like, oh, I just forgot it and I don't remember. It's almost like I've never read this in my life kind of situation. I get it a lot with this book. I get it a lot with the books upstairs that I reread. I'm like, wow, like as a kid, I clearly wasn't reading words because that isn't. This is like completely different from what I remember. But yeah, this is still 5 stars so far. I don't see it not being 5 stars. The Percy Jackson series is one of my favorite series of all time, so I'm gonna rate it a 5 regardless. But well, except for one book, the Heroes of Olympus book, the second one. When we get to that, I'll explain my issue with that book. But that's like way in the future. So that's my update for now. I have no idea how long we've got, but there's like plenty of time, and I'm really speeding through the book. So yeah, enough yapping, back to reading. So they just went to the casino, the Lotus Casino, I think it's called. But I wanted to say something because it disturbed me. They got to the hotel and Percy drank 3 Cokes. Like, no, that I just read that and it just really disturbed me. Like,
I can tell.
who drinks 3 Cokes in a row? Like, actually, like, I'm sorry, I could only drink one. Drinking 3, like drinking 2, I would really be disgusted with myself. So he just, and the thing is, he said it so normally. He got into the shower, got out, and drank 3 Cokes. Like, sorry, that just, it shouldn't upset me and disturb me as much as it did, but it did. This is page 260. Um, the Lotus hotel is one of my favorite bits in the movie. Not really because of what happened in it, just the concept of like you can get stuck here. That was really cool to me, and I feel like Rick does this a lot where it's like different pockets of immortality in the story. Like who were those girls now? The ones that follow Artemis, the ones on the hunt, I think. I can't remember. See, I haven't read this series so long, that's why I need to read it. But there's different like areas where it's kind of like not areas, but different aspects of the story where like you're technically immortal as long as you like do this or you're here or whatever. And those are my favorite bits of the Percy Jackson verse kind of thing. I don't know why, I just like them. I like the world building that goes into making those. But yeah, that was the update. I think I need to stop saying that because this is all an update, but whatever. Bye.
So I've just read this one line. Let me find it. So funny, so true. So she said, permits were approved too. She grumbles. 21 and something grand came out of the account. You knew it was coming out though, I say, warily, setting down a load of debris. You wrote the check. She swings her eyes my way. Does it mean it was fun to see it come out? And true words had never been spoken. Like, seeing large chunks of money just leave your bank account, cry.
Rereading this book is literally reminding me why I love this series. Like I'm literally getting lost in it. Like I'm reading, but then I'm like speeding through it so quickly, but it's also like I'm having so much fun whilst reading it. Um, I just really like it, and it's very different from the book I just read, which is like I would say it's definitely slower in pace, even though it moves steadily along, and a lot happens. I feel like this book it moves at like almost breakneck speed compared to that book, but it's a change that I really like and enjoy that I feel like you can only get in like YA, I guess. I would say so. Like my book that I wrote, it's got a similar vibe. I literally started reading this book to get inspired for that book. But yeah, my book literally moves at a same quick pace as well. And I think I kind of like that when I'm reading like YA like books like this anyway. Yeah, 5 star. Like this now that I'm like this far in, you can't really see it. I'm that far in. There's no doubt this is 5 star. Like I would say this is even better than when I first read it, which is insane to think that. But this is even better than when I first read it. Like way better. I would like to say that I know that that book isn't YA before you guys tried to come for me. Oh, yeah. Before you guys come for me, I want you to know that I know that that book is not YA. I was just saying that, like, when I read YA books, I see this kind of, like, pace a lot in those books where it's, like, quick, 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 you know what I mean? But used to. I read Full Thing and... Anyway, I'm making it seem like I hate the book. I don't. I had fun. I had fun when they weren't romancing each other. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I like it more than most who hate it, but I also don't love it. That's where I'm literally am with that. Things off. So I just finished it 5 star. The ending, I'm not gonna lie, had me shook. Not the twist at the end. It was just it just came together so seamlessly. Like wow, like by the end of it, I was like, I want more, which of course I do. But like, yeah, this was. I don't know how a book can be life changing after it already changed your life, but that's exactly how I would describe this book. It's amazing. Um, do I like it more than Heroes of Olympus? I feel like this book is stronger than Heroes of Olympus, but I just have so much nostalgia with that book. Like I've literally used to reread that book, like read the whole book and then go back to the beginning and read it again. Like that's kind of why it looks so disheveled. So I don't know, but this was definitely 5 star. Um, sorry, you know when you read a book and you just like, wow, that's kind of how I'm feeling. But yeah, I think there's 15 hours left, but it's midnight right now. I'm feeling like I could start reading, but I'm kind of wanna get ready for bed. Um, I'm thinking. I think I'll get ready for bed, and then I'm not gonna lie. I wanna read. I wanna read another Percy Jackson book. Like I don't know if I should read that romance book. God, hard decisions. I think I'm going to have to read another Percy Jackson book. I think I have to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read the second book, which is Sea of Monsters. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do first. Get ready for bed. I probably will end up reading in my bed, and I get to use a device that my sister bought me that I will show you in a minute. I'm really excited to use it because I haven't been reading. I haven't been able to use the thing she got me. Um, so I'm really excited. But yeah, Two 5 stars in a row. I'm not surprised because I chose those because I knew I'd like them, but two 5 stars in a row, I'm still just kind of. I'm happy about that, okay?
You would like twins, so but then.
Look, man, there's 14 hours left to go. I just wanted to say it to you because I always said to the camera, but I literally fell in love with Percy Jackson again.
Oh, I love that.
I'm not even kidding.
No, I love that.
Like, and this song and just the music I'm listening to right now, it's triggering that, like, nostalgia feeling. Like,
That's so good.
I'm not gonna lie, like, in my head, I don't know, I'm just buzzed. Like, the buzzy, like, fun feeling. Yeah.
But that's what reading should be about. Like, falling in love with the words on the page, like, taking you somewhere. And if you're not enjoying what you're reading, you should be putting it down. Like, especially if it's reading for fun, like, for pleasure. Academic, I get it, you might like that. But when it comes to pleasure reading, you shouldn't be dragging yourself to finish a book. Like, DNFing is a thing for a reason. Like, put it down. You're not enjoying it. Put it down. Don't push yourself. But, like, I thoroughly enjoyed my first book of the Readathon, the co-op. Not once did I not enjoy it. A 5 out of 5.
A 5, okay. I kept asking her throughout the day, like, what are you rating it? She kept saying 4, and I was like, okay, that's good.
I had to finish it to come with my judgment because there was some bits I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, a 4 is okay, not quite a 5. But by the time I finished it, it was a 5.
Okay, that's good.
But, like, there wasn't a point in the book where I was like, I need to put you down, you're boring me. It took me a bit longer to read, I feel like, because I haven't picked up a physical book in a hot minute. Like, I've been reading a lot on my phone. So, just getting back into actually reading words on a page and taking my time was a bit different. And, yeah, I think that's why it took me a bit long to read it. But there wasn't a point where I didn't enjoy the book. I didn't feel like I had to drag myself to it. Like, it felt like a story. It took me on an adventure along with our MCs, and that's what all books should be doing, if not academic or autobiography, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I thought that even in autobiography, it should be entertaining. You shouldn't be reading something and being like, so, yeah. Run over.
What are you gonna be reading next?
I was going for this. Let's not drop the book on the floor.
I feel like you keep dropping things off camera. Like,
I was born for this. I have started it, but then I had to take a break because I had some obligations. But I'm back to the challenge. 14 hours to go. I'm gonna get rid of this bad boy.
I'm gonna start this. No, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I said that already, and then I'll like halfway get done and get ready for bed, and then I'm gonna get into bed and then start reading this. I feel like if I start reading this, I won't be able to sleep though. So
I feel like I look tired, but I actually feel so alive. Like, I had that 20-minute nap earlier, and that was the boost I needed.
I look tired and feel tired. So
I may make myself a coffee and then
keep
listening to some music and roll with the reading.
Not me. I'm fully prepared to fall asleep.
I feel like I may fall asleep like reading the book, especially if I keep listening to Rich because his voice is so soothing. So I may fall asleep reading it, but right now I don't feel tired, and the plan and the aim is to read the book and get through it. But then it just depends. It just depends. The chapters in this seem pretty short and uniform. So I feel this, even though it's a longer book, I feel like it's going to be a breeze to get through.
This one is a lot thinner than the first book. I noticed it as soon as I picked it up. I was like, you feel small and bright. Yeah, even look at the difference. Whether that's not great. I mean, oh, so unprofessional. God. If we actually look at the difference, like, you can actually see which one's bigger, which one's smaller, but a lot. I think of that.
The second one is probably 2 of the first one.
But then, yeah, this one's
I
smaller.
mean, other around.
This one's smaller, but then the rest are like a lot bigger, especially like the fourth one or fifth one is like huge. So, I'm not too worried. But I've never read past this book, so I'm also like, wow, after this book, I'm about to get into things I've never read before. So I'm really excited for that. But that's the update. I'm really ready for bed. I'm really tired. Bye.
See you on the flip side.
14 hours. 14 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So today is day 2 of the challenge, and I literally fell asleep, so that's great. I've missed out on so many hours of reading, but the rules were that it's just a 24 hours thing, so we don't really have to read like fully for 24 hours. I would like to do that eventually, but it's not happening today. So I am on chapter 5, which is page 46 of this book. And because it's 11:45, there's literally like 3 hours and a bit, so I think I'm gonna try and finish this book and then maybe move on to the book that my sister shared with me. I won't finish this because it's thick, it's kind of thick. Which isn't too bad. My thoughts about this book. One thing that always gets me is that in the beginning, not always in the beginning, but I noticed in this one and this one especially, maybe not this one because this hasn't got Percy in it, but the one after this one. Whenever they're like at school or whatever, and then like a monster's attacking, but they don't realize it's a monster. I'm just like, really? You've been through this several times. Like, how do you not understand? Like, especially with Tyson, it was so weird. Like, you saw him catch balls that were literally on fire, like bronze balls that were on fire, and you were just thinking, and that these balls are literally like causing explosions, and Percy doesn't think maybe Tyson's magical. No, he just like, I don't understand. Like, there's a level of disbelief there where I'm just like, is he just stupid or what? Like, obviously he was distracted by like trying to save his own life, but I was still like, why? What's not clicking? And then when he attacked the bull, like, and then he was literally like blasted with fire and then survived. Like, nothing happened to him, and Percy's still like thinking he's human. Like, how do you think he's human? And just like the things that he was saying, like he ripped off. Percy is weird. Like, it was very clear that Tyson was not human, but Percy was just like, I don't know. Maybe he's just seen some weird stuff that it didn't click. That something wasn't right there. Maybe that's what it was. But I was just like, wake up, okay. I do remember this book, but not as much as I remember the first one. So that should be exciting. I do feel like though that certain things in this book, it's like, how did you not know? How like the tree, like Talia's tree, I think, is poisoned, and it's like, you know who did that. Like, it's very obvious who did that. But then they're like, who could have done that? It's like, you know who did that. I hope that doesn't keep happening. It's not gonna make me dislike the book anymore, but it's just something that I'm like, guys, stop being ridiculous. You know what's happening. But yeah, that was my thoughts. and I'm running out of even more time, so I'm gonna go and keep reading this book and then come back if I have any thoughts, more thoughts about it. So I am about halfway through the book. No thoughts because it's exactly how I remember it, which is really funny. Somehow this book I actually remember better than the first book. But yeah, it's really fun, like I just knew it would be good kind of thing. So I'm just kind of like enjoying it and having fun. There's about how long have we got left? There's about an hour and 30 minutes left, and because there's like half of it left, I feel like I'll get it done in that time. I'm not sure if I'll make it to the next book. Like I don't think there's any point anymore, which I'm not too mad about. How much time do we have left?
You're not recording me.
No, I'm recording me.
Great, because I look nice. 50 minutes, 51 minutes.
51 minutes and wait.
And 2 5 stars down.
I don't know if I can show you. I have that much left, just a little bit there. Have you finished it?
Yes.
And what did you rate it?
5 stars, 2 5 stars.
We've just been getting 5 stars after 5-star reads, but I'm not surprised because we literally picked the ones we knew we kind of like.
Yeah.
So
What? Hey.
yeah, I've almost finished this, and I'll definitely finish this in 15. Like this is like, this was like 30 minutes, and then I could read the other book for 20 minutes maybe.
So what's that? Your third book?
Yeah, this is my third one. Okay. 50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Yeah. 50.
Okay, 50 minutes. I just gotta say that Percy is a better person than me because I would have killed the Cyclops. He's betrayed them like how many times now? Like in the last like 5 minutes. Just kill him. Just kill him and move on. Like Percy suddenly getting the conscience and being like, I knew it was the wrong thing to do. Like no, the Cyclops is a murderer, a liar, and he's conniving. Like get rid of him. Can't be trusted. Like this bit is so cute. Like oh my god, they're so adorable. It's so different from the beginning to the end, but oh my god, I'm so glad that the relationship is way better.
Dressed and ready, and look at me looking like a hobo.
Oh, it's crazy.
Do you want me to delete that?
Recording. Ew, you're jumping in now.
Okay. Yeah, so I just finished this book and I don't know how to feel about it. I wanna like part of it is being like it's a 4-star. I still like it. But the ending for me just dragged a little bit. Not the whole ending. Like I literally mean like the last like 10 20 chapters dragged like for me anyway. But then the end scene where they're at the base of the tree and then Talia is there and everything like that. That I was like that was worth it. That was worth it. So I don't give half stars. I feel like this is a 4. I feel like this is a 4, which is not terrible. Like 4 is still great. It's still a good book, but it's just not like 5 stars for me. But I still had a lot of fun, and I think there's a couple of minutes left, so I might as well just start reading the beginning of that romance book, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I'm reading this book, and she just mentioned Bridget Jones' Diary, like twice in 3 pages, like. And I've never watched the film before, so I'm a bit like, okay, like that means nothing to me. But like, girl, that's a lot. Twice in 3 pages, like, okay, we get it.
So rom-com tonight then.
Also, as soon as I started reading it, I was like, this feels like it was made to be a movie. Like, I don't know if it is, if it's gonna be, but the way that it's written is like, you can clearly see them adapting this into a movie. Yeah. This is the third time she's brought up Bridget Jones. Up on page 8, 3 times. 3 times.